Hi, my name is Brett Kreifels, and I am the Urban Program Coordinator for Douglas Sarpy 4-H. So what I have in front of me here are some items and some ideas that you guys can do at home on those snow days when the kids are home and you're stuck at home with them and trying to find something for them to do. So these are really easy things to do, and some of the stuff you can just find in your kitchen, right? So the first one I did is extremely easy, right? It's a snow day, plenty of snow outside, right? A question that you might ask kids is, why do you think they put salt on the roads when it snows? Okay? Well, the reason is, based on these cups here, right, is because salt actually lowers the freezing point. So water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit, right? So when you put salt on the roads or the sidewalk, the ice and snow doesn't start to freeze until about 20 degrees Fahrenheit, right? So you can see these two examples here. This one here was just regular snow. I didn't add any salt to it. And this one here I added salt, about an hour ago or so. And you can already see the difference, right? So this is just a great, simple science experiment. Just talk about your kids, why we do the things we do in terms of putting salt on the roads in the wintertime, right? Also, using salt and ice makes pretty good ice cream. All right. Next thing I'm going to do, and kids love this, it involves fire, right? And the kids love fire. This one is just made with ordinary stuff in your kitchen, okay, or your bathroom in this case. So I have hydrogen peroxide you'll need, baking soda, vinegar. Apple cider vinegar will work, or white distilled vinegar works too. Okay. You need 2 cups or 2 vials. You'll need yeast, a lighter, and a popsicle stick or some other wooden object to burn. One thing I would suggest with this one is to start your yeast out early before you start the experiment. All I really did with this is put about a tablespoon of yeast in a cup of water, and you can put a little sugar in it to kind of get those yeast up and going. It's good to use warm water, not hot. Makes them grow a little bit faster. So the first thing you want to do is in one of your vials, you want to add some vinegar. Okay. I'm going to move these out of the way. In your other vial, you're going to add some hydrogen peroxide. Okay. Now this experiment also talks about products. So when we do chemical reactions, we have our the bases that we put in, right? And we add elements to our solution, we get a product or something else from the solution or the experiment, okay? That's a good way to talk about with your kids as well. So in this one we have our vinegar, and we probably all know what I'm going to add to this one. Baking soda. So if you've done volcanoes, you know exactly what's going to happen. We're going to have a very violent yet safe chemical reaction. 2 words you usually don't put in the same sentence. Okay? So we have the desired effect. We have it bubbling up and over. And if you notice all these bubbles, that's the product. Okay? The product here is something that we're very familiar with. It's called carbon dioxide. Okay? This one, in our hydrogen peroxide vial, I'm actually going to add a little bit of yeast. Now this is not going to be as violent as the baking soda and vinegar. But what you're going to start to notice is you're going to start to notice some bubbles, and it's starting to happen already, is the solution is starting to rise, which means you have the desired effect. And all these bubbles are opposite of what the bubbles are here. This is actually oxygen. You're producing oxygen. So the yeast are actually breaking the oxygen bonds from the hydrogen peroxide, because hydrogen peroxide, its chemical formula is H2O2. Okay? Next, take your lighter, carefully light your popsicle stick, okay, and let it burn until you get a little bit of a red ember at the end of it. Okay. Starting to get a little red ember there. Okay, this one's going to go out on us, which is all right. Okay. You can see that little red ember. Now take that ember and there it goes. So it relit the popsicle stick. All right. Now watch what happens when you take that same popsicle stick and put it into this vial. All right. The ember goes out, or the flame goes out. Okay. So this talks about products of chemical reactions, the oxygen and the carbon dioxide, and also talks about what does fire need to burn. Fire needs something to burn, okay? It needs fuel, right? And the key element is oxygen, okay? What is fire's worst enemy besides water? Carbon dioxide, okay? Again, a cool, simple experiment you could do at home, okay, with ordinary stuff you can find in your bathroom or your kitchen. Here at the Extension office, in the 4-H office, we also have our ag kits that we've developed. So if you want to teach your kids and engage your kids in agriculture, these are a great way to do that. You can learn about making bread and using yeast and flour. You can also make your own farm in a glove. Right? You can plant different seeds in the glove and watch them grow and talk about how plants grow, what plants need to grow, as well as quiz yourself and talk about what items do animals need to grow, survive, and be profitable in an agricultural setting, and learn about the different agricultural species. Okay. These are just some things and many other things that we offer here at the Nebraska Extension Office in Douglas Sarpy County and the 4-H Department. If you have any questions about some of our experiments or have any questions about our program in general, go ahead and come on in. We'll be happy to talk to you, or you can call us at 402-444-7804, and we'll be happy to talk to you about how to get involved with 4-H and the opportunities within the 4-H program.